Welcome to game 10, which will probably be the last one in the series for now, since we've covered most of the things pretty well, I think.
It's fight or flight. Only now I do not run.
Had a pretty good run, so I expect that Ryan will throw me some kind of impossible to win game now. It's usually the way it goes, but do what we can. There's no obvious trolls on the team, other than maybe a Z jungle, but like...
Only a child, and no one came to save me.
It could work. Just because it's off meta doesn't mean that it's complete trash, especially in low elo games where people being good at their pick is probably usually more important than anything else. So we're just trying to do the usual thing of get level 2 first, which we should be able to achieve, and then look for something, but... Okay, he should die. So we get it. You can see that, you know, going for this, like, level 2 engage is really strong most of the time.
We decide into
Like, really, they just needed to back right off as soon as we hit level 2 before them. They weren't even really fighting for to get the level, like, they were busy trying to trade into Nautilus, whatever, whereas I was mainly focused on just killing the minions before they did. I mean, I attacked Thresh a bit because he was right in my face, but the Lucian just ignored all those minions that he could have been killing and instead chased Nautilus. Don't really know why he's not going in. Can flash that. Ignited me. No, don't do it, Nautilus, he's gonna die. So, obviously, there's no need for him to chase the Thresh, like just getting him to go away is fine. Leaves the Lucian open for us to kill, because he won't be able, and like he'll have trouble farming. Lucian should be on his own, but I don't have any mana and he does, so I don't really see any way we get value out of that gank. The wave's like way too big and I can't really chase. I'd lose all these minions. Nautilus wants to freeze, which is fine. I need to back though, but at least he's thinking about wave management, which is something that if you can just, like, you know, get a tiny bit of wave management into your game, you'll probably do a lot better, because most of these Bronze ADCs just push and that's it. They have no other play. So yeah, just learn to have some kind of
I came back
strategy
who could not.
of weight management other than perma push into their tower as fast as possible or hide under yours when you're losing.
Exploit.
Okay, don't know about that hook, was a bit of a strange one. So usually if you are against a melee support, then it's good to freeze your wave near your tower because it's very hard for an engaged sort of melee support to do anything when the tower's right there. Whereas, like, you know,
Ground. Attack them in their
Nautilus is completely free to throw his hooks and he's not gonna die. I need to back though because all this time we've been an item disadvantage, so we can't really fight it.
Stay alert. Stay aggressive.
So I pretty much have to back at this point. I'm gonna go in too low.
A moving target lives longer.
An ally has been slain.
I wouldn't have really got anything done by going in there. Had no mana, no health. I didn't expect him to dive in. But a lot of people get concerned about like tower health or whatever, but you know, don't worry about it. Like the tower doesn't really matter that much. It's gonna die at some point in the game. You just like don't have to die for it. So yeah, we lost 2 for nothing there, defending what, like 1 plate? They probably would have got 1 additional plate if we had have just backed and let them attack it.
Forgiveness is hard.
Which, you know, a plate is roughly 2 cannon minions shared, the gold shared between them.
An ally has been slain.
I like it here. Let's stay.
Okay, well, we're clearly not freezing it anymore, but like I said, we've had a whole bunch of wins in a row, so I expect this to be a pretty difficult game, most likely. Just matchmaking. I'm gonna decide that I'm smurfing or something and try and give me an unwinnable game. Okay, he's pretty much dead.
Fear me. I'll be back.
Yeah. Possibly try to kill the Lee Sin here, but I think they're gonna... Yeah, I'll just try and pop the dragon. Oh, close. Lucian does more damage than I do early in the game. His passive's quite strong.
This skin is fashioned for survival and honed by instinct.
They have level lead now, so pretty much just have to play defensively.
I was spared for a reason.
Okay, they backed. But it's still better for me in this situation just to freeze the wave, because actually it will kill more of our minions before they get back than if I were to quickly push this up. So, I mean, it's only a small amount, but still better than just turbo pushing and feeding this wave straight into them.
An enemy has been slain.
This place is beautiful. I'm going to
We also have a larger wave here, so that if, you know, they push too hard into us, they'll take a lot of minion damage, but
An enemy has been
the lane's pretty much theirs to do what they want with
I
this
came for the hunt.
point.
but I'll stay for the fruit.
It's going for the wrong pick also.
Survival means monster. The void.
Like, there's no benefit to hooking the thresh.
has been destroyed.
Like, if he
Ally has been slain.
I'm going for it.
this guy's being really aggressive, which is
Monsters
strange.
are everywhere.
Yeah, that's why.
That's enough.
So if he had have played that passive, I would have probably tried to kill him one-on-one, and then the Vigar would have come and murdered me, but, you know, he was obviously playing weird for that position, so try and avoid doing that if you've got a gank incoming, giving it away so obviously. Like, there's no reason why he should be
Anger is
aggressively coming at me when
a wound
he's
that
alone
will
in lane.
continue to fester.
Unless he knows something that I don't. Like, there's a Vigar coming to kill me.
It's fight or flight. Only now I do not run.
This wave's already pushing, so I can't. All I can do is speed it up at this point to try and get it under tower before they get here, and then they'll lose a bunch of minions to the tower, or they won't show up at all. So minions finish that off. You don't need to sit there. Yeah.
An ally has been slain. Unstoppable.
Like I said, I was expecting this game to probably be in a
This world is
unwinnable
dangerous. We decide into what.
mess. But, I don't know, it's not an unwinnable point yet. Bot lane's pretty horrible, but
Survival is an instinct we all have.
the Lucian won't scale that hard into the late game. He's only got 2 kills, so
Void rule number 1. Don't die.
really their win condition is probably more of a Vigar anyway.
An enemy has been slain.
So, you know, I say you need to try and play around your support, but when they're obviously just gonna die, there's like no reason to get involved. Just let them die. I'm
Dominating.
definitely not gonna go top for a one kill.
I will make a difference here.
I'm happy to try and just grab some nice solo XP in the bot lane.
Skin lives on me.
It's not really correct for them to have all gone mid here because
Shut down.
mid tower's actually down, so who's there? All except for... yeah, so we're safe to push this most likely. I believe they're all accounted for. So, get that.
Has been slain.
And we'll push this last wave.
Slain.
So they should be able to, should be responding by now. They are, so
I'll be back.
we'll get out. Just because there's two on the map there. Okay, so we could have stayed, but we don't know where the Lee Sin is, right? So we just need to go back, and we don't really get anything out of trying to fight that guy one-on-one. Even if it is a one-on-one. So I pretty much want to be pushing mid at this point because it's the closest tower. And we need to get involved in that. I just want to either be trying to get some gold or an objective at all times. It's like, again, I could kill that guy, but we probably don't get much out of it,
Hold our ground. Attack
other
them.
than trading 1-for-1 into him or 2-for-1. Some people would definitely go for that trade there, but
Stay alert. Stay
I don't believe it's worth. So again, just trying to find as much solo XP and gold as we can get. It's just a rift. If I was there, I'd help contest it, but
Shut down.
don't know where. Okay, so he's gone to fight
An enemy
a nothing fight there. They should just be backing out, not fighting.
slain.
They don't gain anything.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So, you know, I don't even care what happens there.
Down.
I'm just pushing.
Enemy has been slain.
Probably don't have time to get this, no.
It's over.
But fight this guy though. Ugh. So we get ready to flash his kick if he does it.
An ally has been slain.
So I was happy to take the... I can't believe a Lee Sin would build an hourglass, that's weird.
The hunt will resume.
We don't probably want to fight that. I mean, I don't have any health. I don't have an ult. I don't have ignite. Yeah. There's...
I need to get this straight.
I don't want to be here. Don't worry about it, Zed, just let him have it.
I like it here. I just might stay.
What have they got? Nothing much in the way of frontline, really. Actually, I don't know, how much of a problem is Vigar going to be? They're all pretty even on kills. So now it's top or mid that I want to push because it's the closest tower. Don't want to move up without vision there, so
Learn from it.
I'm just going to instead go for the blue buff.
I can make a difference.
There's no real good fight there for us. Unfortunately, there's nothing for me to push down here either. It's a bit of a risky wave to take, but I've got a decent vision, so
Whatever it's called, it's survival. Motivation.
see if we can draw some kind of response by pushing this.
It's a good day for a hunt.
They're not responding. I don't know where the... Okay, so Lee is coming. I should have backed. No, I walked into it. Oh, I thought the TF was going to ult him, which is why I took the fight, but he didn't. I don't want that. I think we'll go Spell Shield. I just saw the TF ult come up, so I assumed he was coming in. And then we kill Lee Sin, but I don't actually know what he used his ult for there. So Baron is up. There's
This skin is fashioned for
some risk
and honed
of
by
them doing it, but I don't think it's super high risk. Though, I think if they kill the Gnar there, then yeah, they should just do Baron off that.
I was spared for a reason.
Nah, we can't contest it because Nautilus came bot. Okay, they didn't do it anyway. Okay, he used his ult correctly that time. I need to reset though. I mean, I don't really beat a Quinn one-on-one, even though we're equal levels and I out-farm her. She's got more kills and stuff. It's basically just her abilities. Obviously with the blind, she just beats me because I can't attack her. Kill the Lee Sin. Can, nope, okay. No, I'm killing this Lee Sin. Okay, I guess I'm not killing this Lee Sin. I could potentially kill the Lucian. Do have ult in a second. Oh, I didn't press it in time. Damn. That should have been a kill on him, but I didn't ult quickly enough. Shame. Wow, he's become pretty fed. I guess I was executed by Collector, which is why I died faster than I thought. So we're playing basically even, but because of the early game, I'm pretty behind. Just because they've got so many kills. But I'm just going to keep on farming until I can catch up. They need to not be fighting there for, yeah. I wish they wouldn't do that. Like, they're just taking such dumb fights. Like, what are they fighting over? Raptors? Do we care who gets the raptors? Apparently it was worth losing our team over. I never understand that. In these games they just do it all the time. It's like, my gods, they're going to take their own raptors. We need to fight them. No, I'm not interested in that. So I took this spell shield so that I can run through the Vega cage if I need to. But I don't know, this Lee Sin might be a smurf. He seems a bit too good for Bronze Lee Sin in my opinion, but usually they're pretty bad. Probably on Baron? Yeah. We can't actually steal it reliably here, so just like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like I go in there, I get anything done other than dying with them. I just don't have the items to I can't even move, yeah. So unfortunately, Z pick didn't work too well for us. He just traded 1 for 1 every time. And even though, I mean, the Lucian's just managed to, you know, capitalise off his team there. But if I had have grouped, I'd just be further behind than I already am. Like, the only reason I have levels and gold is that I kept going for the solo farm where possible, but like the Lee Sin's level 17, I'm pretty sure that just his mechanics on the champion are way too good for what I would expect.
Rule number 1. Don't die.
Shut down.
2 down.
Enemy double kill.
So, I don't think we're going to win this one, even though they're throwing a bit here.
Exploit them.
The scoreline's close, but they just have a really big level lead on their Lee Sin.
Too slow. I will make a difference here.
And, well, there's just been a few really bad fights that our team's taken and fed when there was no reason to take the fights. Like, you know.
This skin lives on me.
Someone's got to actually defend the base. So maybe, yeah, okay, that's going to be it. They're going to ace. Yeah, that's the game. So, like, maybe sacrifice one person to try and steal it, but, like, in this position, if you sacrifice 3 people, might as well surrender.
Memories comfort the closest companion.
But yeah, I was pretty much expecting to get an auto loss any minute now. Just how the matchmaking works. So when I was talking about just like figuring out what you want to ban and stuff, there's this, and there's lots of sites where there's this u.gg, which is pretty, it's tier list. You can just easily see the stats, so you can, so let's say you're playing in North America in Bronze, then we can just hit, so like win rate doesn't really matter that much if it's not picked, right? So kind of want to look at the highest pick rate and see what the highest pick win rate is. So see here in Bronze, probably, Your best band's probably one of these four at the moment. So either a Misfortune, Nyla, Lux, or Master Yi. I mean, okay. Nyla's going to probably be banned every game that she's not picked because new, but like, even though, so yeah. Yasuo's also looks like a decent ban. I usually steer away from banning things like Misfortune, Siva, Senna, but I mean, Misfortune seems like a pretty decent ban at the moment. I'd probably be surprised Yi has such a high win rate, but there you go. So Master Yi, decent ban in Bronze. Lux, decent ban. So that's what I'd probably sort of be looking at, maybe figuring out what I want to ban, and generally steer away from just banning lane matchups and look at banning things that are going to be problematic later in the game. I think it's more important. Like in the solo lane, you might want to ban your counters, but in a duo lane, it's less relevant. So anyway, I hope that you've learnt stuff from this short series, and I think if you want to get out of Bronze, you can follow this pretty easily and you'll climb out. Might take you a while, but especially if you're low Bronze, just doing some of these things, you'll climb really easily. But once you get to like Bronze 1, it's where the majority of players in low elo sit, is at Bronze 1, Silver 4. Might take you a while to get out of that just because of the amount of hard stuck people you'll get paired with all the time. But you can definitely climb out into Silver if you stick with it. Just probably don't spam too many games in a row if you're losing. And then I'd say you can probably follow this all the way up to Gold, but you'll need to have like a lot of reps on your champion, and once you get to Gold, you'll start needing to, like, Gold still isn't like that high skill, but you'll need to start working on some other things that we didn't really cover here, and like really nail down your CSing and like wave management stuff a lot more by that point. But to get out of Bronze, this should pretty much cover everything, I reckon. So if you liked it, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and leave me any comments if you want other guides, and tell me what you thought of it. So good luck.